And we need to demystify them as well because we don't want towing operators scared of these vehicles.
Hmm.
And I think it comes down to awareness, but also comes down to training. So I know you've had separate training through your partnership with Tesla. You're also EV-friendly certified as well, and you've had yourself and your employees go through that. Um, what is your message? What is actually the importance of completing training and having your operators trained in this?
Well, you definitely touch on it. I mean,
Hmm.
it's to get rid of that mystery behind it. Transporting an electric vehicle is very similar to transporting a ICE vehicle. Some of the equipment that is used definitely should be different, meaning that there are specific soft straps, or what we call material straps, that you
Hmm.
can hook up to a Tesla to reduce the chances of anything taking place. The soft straps, they won't conduct any electricity if potentially the vehicle is damaged, or you um, were concerned of that. It also I mean, the training is critical. One, I think it just allows you to, it gives you knowledge on, what should I do? What are the best practices? What is it that I need to do when I arrive on scene? What should I do when the vehicle comes back to our facility? It just educates you to have a better understanding when you handle this product,
Hmm.
that you're doing it in a safe manner. And the ARA's done a fantastic job in developing the courses. I highly recommend that operators that are around or handling these vehicles take the course. Right now, I believe that there's a bit of a partnership with ICBC where they are
Absolutely.
covering the cost for any operator that wants to take this course, which
Hmm.
is a good thing. And yeah, I mean, ultimately, at the end of the day, it's the towing companies, the owners, overall responsibility to ensure that their employees can handle these vehicles. And at the end of the day, the employee has the responsibility as well to keep himself safe, whether that's working on the side of the road, or doing a recovery, or whatever the case may be. There's some onus on them to make sure that they educate themselves in the
Yeah.
practices that are adhered to today.
Does this need to become a compliance issue or a regulated issue? Or are you more encouraged that just on a voluntary basis, that companies will come forward because they recognize the need for training and to keep their operators safe? Or do we need to come along and have a certification or a compliance for this? What are your thoughts?
On a personal level, I think any enforcement is generally looked upon as negative. I mean, if you force someone into taking something, then they're not going to. Most people don't want to do it. They just, because you're told me to, I guess I'll do it. But ultimately, I think as an employer, it's my responsibility to sort of bait and hook them, and an employee. But I also want to make sure that our guys are safe and they feel confident when they're handling a
Mhm.
product. So for us, any new hires, we require them to take it. For some of the long-term guys that we've had throughout our business, we've tied it to increases um, in money. So they'll get a raise, or they'll get something in addition to what they have now to educate themselves.
Mhm.
Ultimately, when the employee is making more money or is handling a product in a confident and safe manner, that reflects on the business. So it is a win-win. It's key to educating and making sure that your operators can maintain and sort of have an understanding of what they need to do when the
Mhm.
situation arises. When we provide service for Tesla. There's various different models over various different years, and the processes have changed from year to year, whether that's jump starting a 12-volt battery in the Tesla to sort of open up the systems, or to allow it to awake. So when an operator is new and he arrives on scene and he's trying to provide that service and he's sort of stumbling around and doesn't have a clear idea of what he's doing, it shows the client that or
Mhm.
portrays to the client that he's uneducated or he's not
Right.
familiar. In turn, that client may feel that this person is not qualified enough to
Mhm.
handle their $100,000 Tesla, and that's something like a 3 Series. When you get into like a Model X or even a Roadster now,
Mhm.
we're talking a $200,000 car.
Definitely. Yeah.
So I guess from my perspective, I want my guys to be confident. I want my guys to be educated in the product. So therefore, we try and share as much literature as possible with them. So
Mhm.
when they arrive on scene, they have that attitude with the client, and no worries, we'll take care of it. We'll make sure that your concerns are addressed. And most times, clients are curious to what we're doing or how we're
Mhm.
handling it, so they'll want to sort of look over your shoulder and watch you as you perform your duties. So
Definitely.
yeah, I think it's
And you want to know as much or if not more than the client that you're serving as well, if you
yes,
don't want to be
yes,
asking the customer for
yes,
sure.
exactly.